to chapter 1. This chapter is lengthy but easy also. So keep patience and try to understand. Today I am going to start operations on sets. First operation is union of sets. The union of two sets A and B consists of all elements which are either in set A or in B. It means, student, union of set is also a set such that X belongs to A or X belongs to B. It means a set of all elements, okay, which are in set A or in set B. And there are some properties also of a union of sets. So first property, A union B is equal to B union A. It is known as commutative law. It means if there are two sets A and B, let A is a set 1, 2, 3 and B is another set 5, 6 and 7. Then first A union B is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 and 7. Now we find A union B. If you find B union A, it's A union B and B union A. And write 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. Then these both are equal since order doesn't matter. Okay. Next, associative law. It means, student, A union B and then union C is equal to B union C and then with union A. Okay. It is known as associative law. And third, A union phi. It is the null set. It gives us A only. Okay. Phi is the identity of union. Do you know the identity element for addition? It's 0. It means if we add 2 plus 0, we get 2 only. Means any element and add with the 0, we again find the same element. So 0 is a identity element for addition. Same as here, student, for set. If we take union of any set with null set, we get the set only. Okay, so phi is the identity element of union. And what is the identity element for multiplication? It's 1. Okay, since 2 into 1 we get 2 with any element. If 5 into 1, then also we get 5. So 1 is the identity element for multiplication. Okay, it's the universal set. Okay, universal set. Union A gives the universal set. Since, student, universal set contains all elements of set A. Okay, so these are some properties for union. And how to represent in Venn diagram? Union. Venn diagram, it is the representation of the two sets in a circle form. Okay, all the elements of set. Here U represent the universal set. A, this circle, it represents set A. This another circle represents set B. A union B, this whole shaded part, it is the A union B, means all the elements of set A and B and no element is repeated. Okay, it means if there are some common elements, then we take only ones. Okay, see, suppose A is equal to A, E, I, O, U. Okay, and B is equal to A, E and U. Then A union B, it is A, E, I, O, U. All the elements. Okay, but here E here and in this set B also E here. And A, it is in set A, it is set in B. But we have to write only once. Okay, don't repeat the same element. So this common part show that the common elements are here once time. Okay students? Now intersection of sets. The intersection of two sets A and B is the set of all those elements which belong to both A and B. It means it is a set A intersection B is a set of X such that X belongs to A and X belongs to B. Take an example, student. For this, A is equal to 3, 4, 5 and B is equal to 4, 5, 6 and 7. Then A intersection B, it is a set of elements which belong to both A and B. It means student here 4. It is in set B and A also. So 4, same for 5. So intersection of A and B is a set of element 4 and 5 only. Okay. And now A intersection B is equal to B intersection A, means order doesn't matter if you are finding A intersection B or finding B intersection A. Both gives the same value. Next, A intersection B intersection C. It means first find the intersection of A and B and then intersection with the C. Or first we find the intersection B and C and then intersection of A. Both give the same value. It gives the associative law. Okay. And third, A intersection phi. Here it is phi, not A. Okay. In the union, A union phi gives A. Okay. But here student, A intersection phi, it's phi. Okay. It is known as law of phi. Same, A intersection A. Simple, it gives A only and it is known as idempotent law. Next, it is the universal set. Universal set intersection with A gives A. Okay, it is known as law of universal. And its last, distributive law. A intersection B union C gives A intersection B, then union A intersection C. We will do some question of this properties also. Okay student? And first you make a note and Venn diagram of A intersection B. For the Venn diagram student, first write here U. It is the universal set. Okay. And then one circle represents set A and another circle represents set B. And this common part. Okay. This common part, it is A intersection B. You all write in your notebook all the concept. Okay. Same, all properties also, Venn diagram, all things need writing. The next is disjoint set. If A and B are two sets such that A intersection B is equal to phi, means null set, then A and B are disjoint set. Okay. So, take an example for this. Let A is a set here. A, E, I and B is another set O, U. Okay. Then A intersection B. Here see student, no one element is common in A and B. So it is null set, as this type of set are known as disjoint sets. Okay. And Venn diagram for the disjoint set, A intersection B is equal to phi, set A and its set B. Means both are different sets. Okay. Both sets have different elements. No element is common in A and B. Okay. Now next, difference of sets. The difference of two sets A and B is the set of elements which belong to A but not to B. Means student, A minus B. It is a set of X such that X belongs to A and X does not belongs to B. X belongs to A and X does not belong to B. For B minus A, X belongs to B and X does not belong to A. Okay students, and A minus B is not equal to B minus A. Let's take an example. Okay, for A minus B and B minus A. Let A is equal to student 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, and B is another set 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then A minus B, it is a set. The element belongs to set A but not belongs to set B. It means 1. Okay, only. Means remove the elements. 2, 3, 4 is also set in B and A also. So common elements don't take. Only the element 1 is here. And for B minus A, in B, it's 2, 3, 4 and 5. And A, it's 2, 3, 4. So 2, 3, 4 will cancel and we will get only 5. Okay. So for find the A minus B, subtract or delete the element of set B from A. And Venn diagram for A minus B and B minus C. For A minus B, it shows like this. Shaded part shows the A minus B set. Okay. And for B minus A, this shaded part. Okay. It shows the set B minus A. Set of elements B minus A. It means the elements, those are common in A and B, are not belongs to set B minus A. Same as here student. Okay.